Just off to move some gas guns now and drop the knapsack sprayer off at the new farm, because Jordan's going to spray the weeds. There's a lot of people going, oh, you've got a set of Van der Stad carriers. No, the bills, we borrowed them the other day because our rollers weren't sorry, our discs weren't finished yet. Anyway, we'll have a closer look at them tomorrow. How can a defender be a defender with white leather? It's obviously, I can't see how you could call it a defender if it's got white leather and a white dash. And this is a bit Freelanderish. Rangy Sport dashboard though. And the smallest boot you've ever seen. Again, a bit white. Smells nice though. Defender 90. This is the field of oilseed rape that we thought we'd have to sort of write off. Anyway, we put a gas gun on it. It's now perfectly in flower. A little bit of weed in it, which is a bit unfortunate. So that'll take some separating out with the combine. But hopefully it's just this patch here. I'm going to turn the gas gun off anyway, because some like ripe melons that live in the houses inhale and they'll be moaning about it. Anyway, there's the gas gun there hidden, so turn that off. And then we'll move that to probably the sunflower sometime. Just pull the battery terminals off it now so it won't go off, stop it banging. And I've mapped it with what 3 words as well, so in case it's not me that comes to pick it up, I can send someone the what 3 words and it'll drive them straight to it, and they'll know exactly which tram line to go down. That's the plan anyway. Sometimes we do actually forget and they do go into the combine. That's how the last one died. It just made a bit of a crunchy noise on the header, cut the gas pipe off and destroyed the battery. The banger itself was actually okay, because it kind of hit the bottle first and it stopped quick. But it made a mess of the pipe work and everything else. Yeah, so that red is the top of the gas bottle, and that is all thistles. Just stay there, Olivia. So, good job I've got long pants on. See here in the thistles and the nettles. There we go. Unplug this one as well. There we go. Turn the gas off. I went to turn the gas off and someone already has. This one's not been going off, has it? That'll probably explain why there was pigeons stood in them trees when I got here, because it's obviously not gone off for a bit, has it? So still today, you can see this sea, well, not the sea, the Mersey, not really doing anything. There's Stanlow oil refinery there, flaming off. See the sand there looking all clean. Loads of people walking everywhere as well. Quick look at one of the sunflower fields. Growing nicely now, but also so's the weed. There's this carpet of, I think it's red shank, that we don't really want. Let's have a look at the other field through there. They are coming on quite nicely now. If you look at them, they're, you know, getting a bit of height about them. They're all sticking right up to the sun, looking at the sky because the sun's above them. They're not tilting over like they normally do. This morning they'd have been tilting that way, and later on they'll be tilting that way. But yeah, they're coming up. So, wasn't a complete disaster this field. It's just whether the other bits of weed take over. We'll have to keep an eye on it and see. Hold on. That's better. My screen protector was smashed and I had like a rainbow in the corner. Yeah, I'm hoping that the sunflowers might start to shade out some of the weed if they get going in this heat now, because it'll suit them better, and then we might get away with having that sort of cleavers and that sticky weed in the bottom. But we'll just have to see what happens anyway. No spraying today, it's probably a little bit hot. Gonna get the low loader, load up Project Merlo, some chopped straw, take it up to Charlotte's dad's, bring the churro picker back. So I'm gonna move the sprayer out of the way now, get at the straw, and then load everything up. It's a bit grubby, so I think I'm gonna give it a quick jet wash. Can't see the sun hits them. That's how dirty it is when the sun's on the windows. So I'll give it a wash. Have a quick walk around it now, all washed off. It definitely looks a lot smarter than it used to look. I think I've got a picture. A little bit of damage on the rims there where they were fitting the tyres. Once touching up with a paintbrush, but I forgot. But otherwise, I think it's tidy now for its year. I'll try and find the original picture before it went painting. Got this all strapped on now. It's the handy thing about this trailer. It's now we can make the back of it a flat, and I can put some stuff on the back. That needs a grease. See, magic wedge. Gonna take a bale of hay as well, so put the tractor on full lock, and I'm just gonna try and scoop it in and drop it in the bucket there like that, and then it's makes the most efficient use of the trailer. And then put another couple of bags of straw on the back as well. It's half on, I'm just going to shove it round now with the carriage. Hope it doesn't hit the mudguard. I think it's a two-handed job, so I'll have to stop recording. It's about on. It's going to need a strap though, isn't it, to hold it on properly. Finally got someone to help me put the straps on. All loaded up. I should have put the bale underneath and then put the bucket on top, but I'd already strapped the Merlo on by then. Got them on the back. So off we go to the hills of Saddleworth. Yesterday's quiz question was, in fact, these brackets. They are for a Manitou. So a few people got it right anyway. They're going to be going on the grab that I've sold, that we didn't, the squeezer thing that I've not been using. I had a guy email me yesterday about why tractor windscreens aren't laminated, and he had one explode yesterday when his front mower hit a fence post and threw it up through the window. Obviously it wasn't the tractor's fault, but the fact it's shattered and ended up like covered in glass is a bit of a problem. Now, I remember years ago a 50k Valtra had to have a laminated windscreen by law, but for some reason I don't know if they still do, or definitely Fence don't, and a few others I'm not sure about. But when you break a tractor window, you end up covered in glass. And I think someone had told me as well that Mike Mitchell, who's obviously in Canada, he's had trouble because they get stones flicking off their road, smashing the windows. So if anyone knows why they're not laminated, or anyone thinks that they should be laminated, let me know in the comments below. You know, if you think they should be, leave a comment, and maybe the manufacturers might start to do something about it. You know, if they get enough feedback off people wanting something like that, then they might do it. Got these lamps now. Got my Lemkin sunglasses on. I have to be Feel Alive Agri ones. I don't know where I've put them. They might be in the kitchen. Thanks to them anyway, Jack. Made it. Can't fit in the yard, so we're going to unload it up here on the field. Bit of a different view to where I come from. Hills. You don't see hills near us. It's a bit windy. Here it is, in a more rural environment. Cracking day up here. How shiny it is. Project Merlo's new home, Saddleworth. If you like the views and you want to come and stay, there's a holiday cottage behind that tree. I'll put a link in the bio. But yeah, the hills. So this is the other side of Manchester from where I am. So one side of Manchester you've got Liverpool and the sea. The other side you've got the Pennine Way and these hills. A bus in the background. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. If you're not subscribed, click subscribe. You can press the button here and you can watch another video here. And there's another outro. This outro is not really an outro. I'm going to make it out of the dog called Olly Vlogs. So I'll see you tomorrow.